Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam.
Ooh.
What's up, Mo? How you feeling, brother?
What's going on, Spills? How are you, brother?
Not much. I need a new beer. We just started the show. I need a new beer.
Oh, yeah, you tapped out already.
I'm going to go get one right now.
Go get right.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone, Mo.
Just had to take a little sip from my cup. So, welcome, everybody, to the Berg Boys show. It's your man, DJ Motor, man. My brother, DJ Spills, is in the building. I had to get another beer.
That's right.
And Sir Flackwood, I always want to call him DJ because we're all DJs.
Right? DJ.
Sir Flackwood is somewhere rolling up a backwood. Hey, there's Sadie.
Hi, Sadie. Say hi.
What's up, Sadie?
Bam, bam, bam. She's waving.
And shout out to all our viewers, all of our listeners, for tuning in faithfully.
Oh yeah.
Make sure
all these
you
years.
share, like, and subscribe. Tell a friend to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at the Berg Boys. Also, our
yes, please do.
Our individual Instagram and Twitters as well. You can find those retweeted on the Berg Boys page.
Yeah, absolutely. It's freaking Tuesday, man. Feels good.
Yeah, it's crazy. A lot has happened since last Tuesday when we talked. Talked about
man.
the clubhouse thing, the clubhouse conversation.
Yeah, how about the next day that people rushed the fucking Capitol? That shit was wild. Like, what the
crazy,
fuck,
bro? Crazy.
Took
like
over the Capitol. Like, they literally were walking around with weapons inside of a federal government building. Like, that shit baffles my mind. Like, that even occurred, and that Trump himself, he incited that. You know, he said we need to be stronger, and let's go to the Capitol building, and then let's all go to the Capitol building. I'll be right there behind you watching it. He's not there, but
that guy's crazy.
Bro, just the whole.
I feel like he
definitely.
I feel like he definitely excited a riot by saying the things that he said. His son as well. His son was a little riled up, and I didn't like his tone. And
did you see the clip of his son when he was live watching it happen from
the side of the stage?
When he was like inside of the some tent, and they were all watching it. And playing music and dancing and
like he's I mean, listen, I've never really been a fan of the Trumps. They say a lot of crazy things, especially Father Trump, Donald, and Donald Jr. is just as nutty. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to go for president
one day. Yeah, I know. I hear you.
But
I agree.
Dealing with the task at hand, man, I think everybody that was filmed in that building that day that broke in illegally should be prosecuted. I mean,
they should. I mean, they've been getting a lot. They really
and I'm
have.
glad they have been. But if it was all black people, we wouldn't have made it past security. So, the fact that it was just, the scene that they were bludgeoning officers and stuff like that with metal pipes and bats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's crazy as hell. I don't know why they weren't shot. Because again, if a nigga run up on a cop with a bat, he's getting shot. Like, they ain't finna fight that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't finna
not
tase
even
him.
on. That doesn't. And that was on federal property. Like,
yes.
That type of shit would have happened. Like, this is where
it's different. Like, it's not like they're trained for shit like this. It's an attack.
Federal property. I would have assumed federal property. I would have expected our government and those people that worked there, right, until they had no bullets left, the second those people illegally stepped foot on that government property, like
It'd have
you
had 3
warn them,
seconds
you
to get
warn them
off.
once, you warn them twice, you say, this is your final warning, and then boom, like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like no matter who you are, like because if that was the White House lawn, damn well whoever walked on that shit would have gotten shot. So
Absolutely.
it's the same thing as that federal government building as for the Capitol building.
Yeah, any
those people
federal
that are inside that
government
Capitol
building.
building are all those people are still in there working, bro. That's the most fucked up part about it. These people were walking in there with guns and fucking zip ties, like they're gonna fucking hold them hostage and shit. Where's Nancy Pelosi? They were screaming, "Hang Mike Pence" and shit, like,
bro,
because he was the one that he didn't approve their recount of the votes. So like that's why they're really mad, is because he, as the vice president, had the okay to do some sort of appeal on the election and the ballots and all that shit, and he didn't do it. So they're all like, "Hang Mike Pence, where's Nancy Pelosi?" Like these people were fucking going nuts, bro. It's wild. This is like, I feel like it's like an empire. We're all just coming down. Like it's all just gonna come crushing
going
down.
Crazy. I seen a clip of an interview with Nancy Pelosi, and she said she was like on the panel when like they snatched her off, like you got to get to your safe place or whatever.
Safe place,
like they was looking for, like, where's Nancy? Like they were in there looking for. So like she was just about
all
to
about
speak.
finding Nancy. Yeah,
bro, that's crazy. Dude took her fucking mail, bro. Like off her desk.
He
Like,
put his feet up. Like,
did he not think he was going to jail, bro? Like that's a federal offense. You can't touch people's mail.
I like that one. Did you see that one viral video? The one black guy that said, "Hey, if these people that all did this, if they only believed in COVID, they would have protected themselves, because all it would have taken was them wearing a mask." I laughed so hard, bro. I'm like, because all them fucking white people just ran up in there with no masks on and shit.
Mask.
It's like,
they did not
COVID.
give a fuck.
A, it's COVID, and B, like that's like doing a bank robbery. You're supposed to cover your face so you don't get caught. Like, yeah,
such
like,
idiots, man.
That's the thing. There was no plan. Their president said, he would support them if they, were strong and showed, I don't know, protest or whatever over at the Capitol. But that shit was wild, man. Yeah. I'm baffled by that. And you think about all these other countries looking at us like, oh my God, these places. They're the ones still dealing with COVID, and it's still bad. And they even have a vaccine, like,
right? And we still acting a damn fool,
right? And then we're still doing. It's almost like a civil war in a sense, to be honest. Like no one's fighting each other yet, But like for the most part, like it is just like. Our government has its certain, like he's like a cult, like Trump. My thing is like when he gets out of office, he has such a good following to where like when they banned him from Twitter, their stock went down like 12%.
I seen that.
So like, I mean, he has a following like that to where like he could be like an Alex Jones that like Alex Jones is a super conspiracist. He does a bunch of conspiracy theories, and he's way out there. Like he's out there, but like he has a following too, and they've banned him for so many things, but he's still able to make a success off of his one, core group of fans. And Trump will always be able to do that. It's just cool to see like the PGA, even for golf. In 2022, they were supposed to have the PGA Championship at one of his courses, and they backed out. They said, we're not holding our event at your place after what occurred Wednesday. So that was pretty cool. Like, there was a couple other things too. I think like sponsors that he had and stuff like that he's lost out on since all this shit went down. So that's like the most crucial thing is like if you just take away his money and his wealth, he's going to be nothing because that's all that matters to him and power. He's a power man, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a Trump fan. I hope they do everything to get his ass after.
Well, that's what they were saying. They
Not
can
a president anymore. I think they can indict him for something. So.
Well, they said that they could indict him for ensuing that riot, basically.
If they don't get him for that, then I hope they get him for his taxes or something. Because
no, I feel you.
Listen, I'm all
$90,000 for haircuts.
Man, Trump is the worst. G.
Facts, bro.
He is the worst.
Facts.
No, but he's not very intelligent either.
No. I'm that's why I'm so surprised it's been like, you know, he's even lasted this long. I thought he would have gotten impeached or, you know, something would have happened, you know, he would have, you know, resigned or anything just because like it's not really, I don't even know why you ran, like, especially if you have dirt, why would you run? You know what I mean? Like
facts.
Stupid. People are stupid. But no, what was I gonna say? I just thought of something. It just happened yesterday on Monday. It was King Von dropped Armed and Dangerous, and like within 6 hours it was almost at 1 million views, dude. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, it's wild. I saw Lil Durk's album too did pretty well that he had with Vaughn.
Yeah, I forget how many it was up to. I think it's certified gold though, at least.
Yeah.
It might be actually I think it might be certified platinum. But I know it was certified gold already. I think it's on its way to platinum. And I also seen that Dirk said something about getting off I don't know if he got off the gram or Twitter, but he just said he was getting off social media until the album drop, I think, because he's dropping an album in like 4 days,
something like that. Yeah, that's wild, man. Yeah, be on the lookout for that shit, and then definitely support that Armed and Dangerous video. Yeah, and I don't know who keeps dropping this Wapo music, bro, but
yeah, I was wondering that too. When I text you, there was a few songs
3 tracks
heard, but shout out to Barry Hefner. I actually seen that he tweeted about 3 songs. I don't know if it was on the gram or on the gram or Twitter. But I know that I saw that Barry has said like something about Wapo having 3 songs ringing off on the same day. So, just out of curiosity, I went to his page today on Spotify, and sure enough, he had dropped 3 new songs aside from It's Jimmy. So there's another, it's called Survived. There's another called what's the one?
What did he put that on the playlist or something?
It's just on his Spotify.
Oh, on Spotify.
Singles, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, because I saw it on Apple. I personally saw it on Apple Music, and I just saw it was attached to like Jimmy Wapo.
Yeah. So one is Link Up. The other one is Survive, and the last one is Order Up. Those were all 3 dropped this year. This week.
I think it was like, yeah, I think it was
24
Monday
hours ago or something.
Yeah, I think it was Monday it dropped.
Yep, dropped on Monday. So,
that's crazy, bro.
Which would be yesterday.
Wow.
Tuesday.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Tuesday, so
24 hours ago.
Oh my gosh, my daughter, bro.
That's crazy.
Dude, bro. I heard Sophia in the other room go, "Somebody come get her." Bro, oh my God. If only she knew.
Yeah, but man, new Wapo music. I'm excited, man. I don't know who's randomly dropping this music. Shout out to Stevie B for the jam. It's
It's
Jimmy. That
Jimmy.
that
Yeah.
joint's crazy. Classic Stevie B, classic Jimmy Wap. I'm excited to hear more music, man, because I know he got hella music that hasn't been released.
Hey, bro, they never even released Bryce's. Like that
Bro,
jam that I played snippets. I played the whole song actually on Berg Boys before, but like that you had to be listening to us. You know what I mean? Like there's a few snippets of it on a few YouTube episodes, but other than that, like it's not out either. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like that
No, real.
there's so
That's what I'm saying.
much.
There's so much music out here that people just haven't gotten to hear from him yet. So I'm just like, I hope this
Yeah,
music comes
when
out
will it
soon.
happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and if they release it all as singles, fuck it. I don't care, bro. Just please drop it. Drop it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The people need it. It's gonna be good for his estate and his legacy because people will get to see like this dude was putting in work. You know what I'm
The wild
saying?
thing to me is you have the support. You know, like all it would take would be to have a Jimmy Wapo track drop and actually promote it the proper way. Let Mike Epps know it's coming out. Like he supports Wapo so heavy, Mike Epps. You know what I mean? That's a huge famous person right there. He could he would share it. You can get anybody to share it, you know. Everybody loved that kid. He was the next best thing out of this city.
Well, I don't think that goes without saying, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's without a shadow of a doubt. Even now, a little promotion behind the tracks that he dropped recently, whoever
Mm-hmm.
dropped him, is better than nothing,
See,
man.
that's how I know it's not fully him in his like process because whoever did it, I feel like would have done more for the graphics, for the promotion. You would have seen like even the artwork. You know what I mean? Like it's just generic. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like it was somebody probably got him and just threw him out. You know?
Hey, well, maybe we'll have to get somebody to investigate, man. We need a CI. If anybody wants to be our CI, our Berg Boys CI, come
Find out
holler
who's
at us.
dropping them. Because you could
412
send them to us. Don't drop them. Just send them
555
to us.
1212. Call the Berg Boys. We need
Send them
that
to us.
info.
Just send them to
Need that.
us. Don't drop them. We want to
Yeah.
hear them.
Don't call 911. Call the Berg Boys. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
We ain't about to do nothing crazy. We ain't taking you to the ops.
I
All
just
right.
want to listen to them.
Yeah. We just need to get to the bottom of this. But definitely shout out to whoever's been dropping the new excuse me, Jimmy Wapo music, especially Stevie B, the new jam. It's Jimmy. Shout out to him for dropping that one.
Yeah,
It
that shit's
sounds like it
dope.
was in a vein of some shit that they probably did. I mean, I can't imagine the records that he probably still has that he
Oh,
could
dude,
drop. You know what I'm saying?
there's
I know there's more than five at least, and
there's like hundreds, bro. He has
I
hundreds.
know, but I'm saying I'm just like, bro, in the next, come on, like we need some more Stevie B. He got enough to probably drop a tape or
Whole
something
tape.
for a little
Yeah.
4-pack. You know what I'm saying? Drop a little
Or
4-pack.
yeah, or a
You know
little
what I'm
EP.
saying?
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Drop a little
Yeah,
4-pack
yeah.
of that Wapanese and excite the fans a little bit, man. That's what I say.
No, that's great, man. Yeah, I did. I was when I first saw it, I was like, damn, who's dropping this shit? Because when I saw it, I was like, this don't look like professional. You know what I mean? Like the graphics and shit. I'm like, who's fucking dropping this shit?
I'm
But then
like,
I was,
hey, listen,
the
I'm
second you
hearing
hear
the
homies,
jams. I was like,
hey,
yeah.
second you hear homie's voice, man. I miss that man. Big ass shows I've done with him. That shit was crazy. I mean, remember the one I did? You were supposed to DJ, and I ended up playing Taylor Gang, and I called you when we were on stage.
Oh yeah, that was hard.
Remember that?
I think I was in
You was on tour with Wiz, I think.
No, I think I was in what was it?
I don't remember where you were.
Minneapolis or something.
I don't
Kansas.
remember.
I think I was in Kansas.
I
think I was in Kansas.
You were somewhere with the gang. You were with some people. I remember that.
I think I had a show in Kansas. I was doing what's that called? The weekend that they have, homecoming weekend in Kansas at Kansas State.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Cause that was crazy. Cause I ended up DJing, and that shit like sparked our whole relationship. I think that might have been the first show.
Yeah, we did. That was crazy that you called and like they could see me
they were
on
all
FaceTime. Like you was like showing
I was
me the
on
crowd.
stage.
I was like, oh shit, it's cracking.
Dude, yeah, it was smacking. That shit was lit. No, but they
miss those days. We got a social distance now.
Did you see what Dr. Fauci said? You can expect to have by mid to late fall, performances and people performing on stage and people attending in the audience.
Bro, they gonna start building these little 3 to 4 glass.
It's like at the comedy stores.
Yeah,
but they're gonna put glass in between them. You know how you go to like the improv and it's
like nobody's gonna be like if you turn up, you gotta turn up in this little section right here.
Right. Yeah.
You can't
you
go
gotta take
outside
you and your girl and you and your homie's girl, and you're gonna be standing next to each other. And you're just
like
bumping a guy like this next to each other.
They were like, yeah.
We're at the club. That's the one good thing is you could spray your bottle, it'll stay in your cube. Just put it all over the glass.
I swear, I'm gonna see if they'll let me come to the club with my my microphone, so I could just be like, yeah. They be like, nigga, your mic on. They be like, no, yeah.
Well, I mean, I saw that Cosmo and Savoy. They're still having people in there right now. You know?
If you got a membership, you good at Savoy if you got a membership.
Well, it's Savoy, but at Cosmo, I mean, you can just go as long as you book a table in advance, so you can like get in. But like they've had it. Cosmo did their New Year's Eve, and it was like sold out and had people in there. It looked pretty lit.
Hey, listen, man. Shout out to everybody that's still out here partying, man. Y'all are crazy, but hey, listen. I mean, I feel y'all on some aspects of that.
I'll tell you one thing about anybody that is going out. They probably have, it's not like they have anyone that they are around them that is elderly. Do you get what I mean? Like that, like they have maybe they don't have kids. Like they're literally going out because like that they're at that point in their lives where they're still going out.
It's still
like
their prerogative. Like they could do
it.
And, they ain't really around nobody that they're gonna fucking kill.
You need that though. You need that because these small businesses, like they need people like that to even stay alive.
Right.
Like
right. But the problem becomes the youngsters versus the actual people who can buy drinks. You know what I'm saying? Because then if you got a liquor license, then you ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because a lot of the people that's still like eligible to drink got to go to work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So like they're not partying every night. You get your Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday people still. But
it's super
days of the
tough.
week are gonna suck now. You know what I'm saying?
I loved seeing what Dave's doing over at Barstool with the fund and like giving money to small businesses, like saving people's lives, dude. Like I've caught myself almost crying at some of those videos. Like they're like he'll call them and like they answer the phone, they're like instantly start crying, like, oh my God, Dave, like. He's like, you got it in the fund, and they're, you literally saved our business, like, because these people were like literally about to shut their doors, or like they're they maxed out their credit cards to pay their employees, and now they have nothing else that they can do besides like start taking money from their own accounts. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's insane, dude. Like what Barstool's doing is what the government shouldn't be doing, but our government isn't doing it, and Barstool is. It's like it doesn't make sense to me. It's like if you have somebody like Barstool that's just a company that can do something like this, why the fuck can't our government do it? Doesn't make any fucking sense to me. It's retarded. Because that's what the government's for. Like, they could easily be orchestrating this right now, doing donations just like Barstool is. But the government could be orchestrating it. But they didn't have the initiative. No one thought of it. Like, it's just because it's all politics, dude. No one wants to agree with anybody in that government. You know, within the government, it's just like fucking everybody's just fucking clashing heads. And then you have somebody like Dave that just fucking, hey, if you want to donate, you can. I'm going to throw $500,000 in. And then next thing you know, a Shark Tank, you know, the dude, what's his name? That was Fubu. He fucking matched it. You had Aaron Rodgers matched it. Like, people are just throwing money left and right. 40-something million they've raised to give to small business.
That's what's up. So, yeah, kudos to them, man. I mean, these businesses need it, man. There's so many businesses that weren't able to get those SBA loans. You know, when they had the when they had those, there were a lot of businesses that needed it that didn't get the grants, and a lot didn't get the loans either. So any little bit helps, man. Make sure y'all are out there supporting your local businesses, any small business you can, especially stuff that, you know, make stuff that you like. Don't let them fall by the wayside, man. Go invest, check up on them, and buy a few things. Shop with them.
That's like Mr. Smalls, for instance. Mr. Smalls can't do anything. All they have right now is the cafe. And it's like, if people don't support the cafe, that whole venue might shut down, and we might lose that one too. We lost Rex. We lost Alter, you know, years ago. I mean, like, we're losing everything. The only one that's going to stand, the only thing that's going to stand is like Stage AE or like one over in Braddock.
That's attached to the stadium.
Yeah. Well, stage
not
AE,
attached, but you know,
yeah, but like
that's part
it's
of
an entity. It's an entity there. Like, they're gonna always have their money. Like that's a big corporation that's there. But like these, like that would have really hurt Mr. Smalls being gone. I mean, having Rex gone killed me, man. I don't even know what Smiling Moose is doing. Like I haven't caught up with them either. Like, I hope they're not gone. That's another huge one here in the city. A lot of people don't like to go there to party and do shows and DJ, but like, I wish we could make it more of one because it's been there for so long. That's crazy.
I mean, shout out to the August Wilson Center for still being there. It's been through a lot. That's a very great architecture. And then obviously having the legacy of Mr. August Wilson's name behind it.
Is that Kelly Strayhorn is that still there?
Kelly Strayhorn, I think it is still there, but it, you know, I don't believe it's open. So that place could get shut down too. I mean, it's hard, man. You know, these are businesses that are in areas that obviously have high traffic. So especially Kelly Strayhorn being where it is, and it having history in itself means a lot, but also for it to be in a place where that whole area is transforming. That I know that's prime real estate. So I know that you know, if that indeed
that theater
goes
awesome.
down.
I got to share that stage with Talib Kweli, bro. I shared that stage with Talib Kweli. I got the DJ for Palermo for Tip. up there. We opened for Flip. That shit was amazing.
I gotta pause real quick. I gotta go grab the baby's bottle. Give me like 2 seconds. And we're back.
Ooh.
It's the Berg Boys Tuesday night show spot. The Berg Boys show. Welcome back. We're gonna talk about the dreaded season ending of our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's have a moment of silence for the Steelers fans and the Steeler Nation. Now, God freaking damn it, we lost the first game of the playoffs. Not only did we lose the playoffs, we lost to the dreaded Browns. The Brownies.
The Browns.
They haven't won. They haven't been to the playoffs in damn near 20 years, and we let them in there, and they won, and they beat our ass.
They didn't even have their head coach.
I can't even open my eyes.
They didn't even have their head coach.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, bro, I don't even know what to say. I'm just disappointed from the first snap to the last snap, to watching Pouncy and Ben crying together on the bench, and seeing those two just cry like little schoolboys. It broke my heart because Ben's like, now I got to deal with a new center for one more year until my contract's up. You can't pay him $41 million though. I mean, no. Dude, all right.
That's why he said a new center, because he's not going to be here for $41 million, bro. Listen, I feel like if anything, they love Ben so much. See if he'll take a pay cut, and a huge one, because while I don't think Ben is done, Ben just doesn't have.
He's not the same Ben, dude. He hasn't ran all year. Something's wrong with him. Oh. I still think that. He hasn't run all year. He gets rid of the ball so fast because he doesn't want to get hit. He has something wrong. He has an issue.
I don't know if it's injury or not. I think it's still mental. But for whatever reason, whether if he has to blame it on the players. I don't care. I really don't care credit-wise who more weight goes to. I just see that Ben's not the same Ben, and I don't like the Ben that he's become. James Conner
hasn't been the same James. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Sorry. James Conner hasn't been the same James Conner, and Juju hasn't been the same Juju.
With all due respect, we had AB over there opposite of Juju. So, that made a hell of a difference. He had his first 100-yard game in the playoffs, but that's been his first 100-yard game in like 2 years.
Yeah, but see, this is my thing. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, Ben still threw for 500 yards in the game." Well, I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I give a fuck about?
4 interceptions.
I give a fuck about the piss poor interceptions. I give a fuck about his piss poor attitude to not jump on that ball on the 1-yard line. He said, man, "James Conner, you take it." Well, James, he was running backwards. Ben was the first one to it. Right, Ben could have picked it up before anybody.
Right.
But
I don't know, man.
And that's the other thing is I
Ben's
felt like
older,
it was a hit.
We need someone who's younger, who's got some pep in their step and has got a cannon. We need somebody with a cannon arm, but who's elusive. And I would love for it to be Deshaun Watson. But I don't think that the Steelers would let go of enough for us to get him. To be honest, you could get rid of Juju and Ben both. I agree. But I love Juju. Like I know Juju's I love Juju
family
too,
and his mom and shit. But
I would let go of Juju because we absolutely have to pay
We
Watt.
have to pay a
We have to pay
quarterback.
Watt. Well,
We have to
Watt's got
pay
to
a
get
quarterback too,
right,
and Watt.
but if we can get a younger quarterback, he gets a highest quarterback. I mean, there's like a couple million,
Yeah.
Versus a veteran who we might have to pay 17 grand. I mean 17 million or something like that.
Yeah, no, I just
Or more.
you can't pay Ben that much. You can't. The whole dynamic's fucked because even Ben and Pouncey made that pact. Like when one retires, the other is going to retire because Ben said he didn't want to have a new center to deal with, and Pouncey was like, I'm not going to snap a ball to anybody else but you. So,
Well, listen, man. I hope if they go down, this is the year they go down blazing. I mean, I would hate for them to go down. Listen, I'm not saying they need to quit next year. And I'm not saying that like I wouldn't welcome Ben back next year either. But what I am saying is for 41 million, hell no. They better find a trade or two or three to make sure we get Ben the fuck up out of here if we got to pay him 41 mil next year. Hell no.
yeah.
But if Ben
Yeah.
came back on like some kumbaya and was like, I'll take a huge pay cut because I want
But
this
see, that's
team.
the thing is he already has 1 year left in his contract, so I
Well,
don't know
that's
how
what I'm
that works.
saying. I don't know, man. But listen,
I don't know the
he worth
the interims
41.
of their contracts. So like
Yeah, he ain't
if
worth
he wants
41.
41, but that's what I'm saying. Like if he wants,
I think he has to be here a certain amount of time too to get the whole 41.
Well, I think. Is he getting 41 a year, or is that
just
what
for that
total?
year because it's like the end of his contract. So like the way his contract was set up is he gets like a big bulk of it at the end.
So now he's gonna this next year. This next year is going to be just the same amount or around the same amount. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Aw, hi Jay. No, that's crazy, man. That's awesome. Look at him.
Yeah, it's night time for this guy.
I know I'm gonna go tuck mine in too, but yeah, man. Who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl. I'm gonna
do this.
AFC. I'm gonna go AFC Championship. I'll go with Oh shoot. Dang. All right. So it's Browns, Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, right?
I believe so.
All right, so
You want me to verify that?
I'm gonna go Chiefs in the AFC Championship against all right, this is crazy right here. These guys have been killing it all year. Their quarterback is, MVP year. I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens. I'm gonna say the Chiefs and the Ravens in the AFC Championship. And for the NFC, I'm gonna go with the who is it? Rams, Packers.
Try to pull it
Packers,
up. It's taking
Saints,
forever.
Bucks. Rams, Packers, Saints, Bucks. So I'm gonna go with. All right. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but I think Brady actually gets the win this time, and goes up 1-2, but 2-0 in the playoffs, as a Buccaneer. So the NFC Championship will be Buccaneers versus the Packers for a rematch, which I think I will predict that I'll tell you guys next week. But I gave you NFC, Packers, Packers, Bucks, and you go ahead. You go ahead.
No, you said Packers, Bucks, and Ravens, Chiefs. That's who you said.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So my pick would be NFC.
Right, well,
I would
hurry
take
up and do your get your work and get off that game.
I would pick NFC wise. I'm gonna pick the Saints over the Bucks, and I'm gonna take the Packers. But I'm gonna take the Packers to win the NFC, and then I'm gonna take the Bills over the Ravens, and the Chiefs over the Browns, and I will take the Bills beating the Chiefs.
Oh, okay. I like that scenario. I mean, worst case scenario, I think that the Chiefs will be back in the, and I ain't saying worst case, but like if everything goes the way I think it will, the Chiefs will end up back in the Super Bowl, and they'll probably play the Packers. And
you just want to see the Ravens win.
Well, no, I think that the Ravens have a great chance to go up to Buffalo and win.
But I think, to be honest, I think if Buffalo plays Green Bay, they can win. But if Buffalo plays like the Saints or the Bucks, I don't think they can win. The Bills. Like the way I look at it, I don't know why. It's just one of those things. I feel like the Saints can score too much. And
yeah, well, so can the Packers. They got the top offense in the league,
right?
Top passer and
that whole NFC can score, but the Rams are the ones that have trouble scoring.
Well, I mean, listen, you're talking
They've got a lot of injuries though.
But I'll say this: you're talking about a team that very well could return as the champions in the Chiefs. I really don't see them losing to anyone but maybe the Bills, and that's if they get past the Ravens. But we'll talk about that more next week, though.
You think the Rams are going to beat the Packers?
No, I said Packers. Packers Bucks. And I'm going with Packers for the win in the NFC Championship versus
and then
the Chiefs.
You said Ravens, and then you said Ravens Chiefs, and you said Chiefs versus Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll tell y'all who I'm going with for the Super Bowl win next week.
All right, man.
Let me get my boys to bed, man. You take that beer down. All right, bro.
I will.
Peace.
All right, man. Later.
Next Tuesday.